Hello and a very warm welcome to the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi for this international friendly match between Poland and Norway. Both sides out here on a winter break training camp along with the national team of Moldova, who Norway took on Wednesday and beat 2-1. Poland themselves will take on the Moldovans on Tuesday, but this game here today, a chance for both head coaches to have a look at some of their fringe players, with many of their more senior counterparts back in league action across Europe at the end of many of the league's winter breaks. The Polish squad entirely selected from players that ply their trade in Poland. As for Norway, just 3 players in the squad that travelled over to the Middle East, playing their football outside of their home country. Both sides with no World Cup plans being made for next summer, so a chance here really to start to look ahead to 2016 and the qualification campaigns for the European Championships in France, the draw for which will be made next month. An early chance perhaps here for Norway. Good run from Erik Huseklepp. Just snatched at his effort somewhat as the challenge came in from Michal Kujarak. Huseklepp just feeling the effects of that challenge. So of course many players unavailable for Poland for this game and for that game against Moldova that comes up here on Tuesday. The likes of Wojciech Szczesny, Captain Jakub Bajlakowski, and of course Borussia Dortmund's other big Polish star, Robert Lewandowski, who's set to join Bayern Munich in the summer. First chance of the game here for Poland. That one flashed high and wide. Effort from Lukasz Czereszek. Czereszek, who has an impressive scoring record, just 4 caps to his name, but 3 goals already for the Lech Poznan striker. His emergence perhaps could take some of the pressure off of Lewandowski, who really is, and has been for some time, the focal point of the Polish attack. Poland's attempts to qualify for the 2014 World Cup petered out towards the end of what promised to be a campaign full of opportunity off the back of Euro 2012. Held England to an infamous 1-1 draw in Warsaw. You may, of course, remember when the game had to be played 24 hours after it was scheduled due to a waterlogged pitch. Fell down 2-0 in the end to England at Wembley in November, and have only won 1 of their last 6 games as they come forward once more. Shot comes in after the ball ricochets around the box. A solitary win in those 6 games away to San Marino, so it's been some time since the Poles beat one of football's established nations. Last did so back in August 2013 when they beat Denmark 3-2 in a friendly at home. As for Norway, plenty of promise for them on the horizon. A strong under-21 championships in Israel in 2013. 3rd place finished, only eliminated in the semi-finals by the Spanish. Late goals from Isco and Alvaro Morata putting pay to their chances. So the next 4 or 5 years, you would think, would see a transition of bringing this exciting crop of Norwegian youngsters through. Plenty of their players at that under-21 championship already had international experience at a senior level. It's a disappointing attempt to qualify for the World Cup for them. They finished in 4th place in their group, just as Poland did, below Switzerland, Iceland and Slovenia. It's been a long time now since the Norwegians last reached the major tournament, 14 years ago at the European Championships in Belgium and Holland, which was the end of a formidable Norwegian generation which had reached the last 16 of the World Cup 2 years previous in France, beating Brazil in the group stage. So 2 teams very much looking to the future. Chance here perhaps for Norway down the right hand side. Strong challenge on Ola Kamara, who scored in that 2-1 win against Moldova here on Wednesday. A game in which Norway had trailed by a 1-0. Showed plenty of spirit, grew very strong in the second half to turn that game around. Intercepted by Ruben Christensen. And a bright start this by Norway. Neat turn inside the area, but good defensive work from Jakob Brzeziczak. Brief stoppage in play. Rami El-Kabi, today's referee, just going over to make sure that Jakub Woźniak, the Polish captain, is okay. I'm sure we'll see a raft of changes as this game progresses. 26 players listed in the Polish matchday squad for this one. 23 for Norway. things might get a little complicated as we move into the second half of this game. It's Kamara, strong challenge, going in, tenacious work from Bartosz Baraniski. He loses out, referee awarding the free kick to Norway. Morten Gamst Pedersen, you may remember from his days at Blackburn Rovers, standing over this free kick. Plays his football out in Turkey now for Karabükspor. His time at Blackburn came to somewhat of a bitter end. Here is Gamst Pedersen, who was always renowned for the ability in that left boot. Plenty of heat in that strike, but it flies way, way past the Polish goal. Salim Ibrahim with the flick on for Norway as they look to come forward again once more. It's been a testing opening for the Polish defence. Norway certainly beginning this game the brighter of the two sides. Long kick forward there, straight through to the Norwegian goal. Forward ball moved out to this left-hand side. Strong challenge comes in from Espen Ruud. One of the more experienced players in this Norwegian squad, at 29 years of age, winning his 36th cap here today. As you can see, the stadium far from capacity for this one. There are a few inside the stadium that are making themselves known, though. Majority of the crowd inside the stadium of Polish origin. The ball switched back out to this left-hand side. It seems a deliberate tactic from the Polish early on in this game. Both sides looking to attack. Indicates we should have an open, very interesting game before us here this afternoon. Free kick for Poland. Thomas Bryski standing over this set piece. Norwegians trying to hold their line on the edge of their penalty area. Bryski's free kick comes in, should be claimed, punched away in the end. Strong challenges flying in early on in this game. Certainly not being played like a friendly. A warning there for Karol Linetti from Rami El-Kabi. Thomas Kind Bendiksen certainly feeling the full weight of that challenge. Many of these Norwegian players on an extended winter break. The Norwegian league season not getting underway until the end of March. It's the Scandinavian leagues, many of them have their campaigns going through the summer months, due to the extreme weather climates that they have during winter. As for the Polish, they're still almost a full month away from the resumption of the Polish League Championship as well. February the 16th, the comeback date for that. This Poland squad entirely comprised of players that do play in that championship. These games very important to keep the players sharp ahead of the resumption of the league campaign. Swept out towards the right-hand side. It would have been a good ball if it could have been retrieved by Berezinski. Just that's too much of him. Skipped up off the surface. Both sides with friendly games already penciled in for the months ahead. Poland's home fixture against Scotland at the beginning of March, and they also have a friendly in Germany lined up for May. As for Norway, 2 away friendlies for them at the same time. Czech Republic in March and trip to France for them at the end of the European League season. The game being a World Cup warm-up match for the French, who handed one of the better draws in the group stages of the World Cup. Germany-Poland clash as well, of course, serving as a warm-up for the Germans. That will be a very eagerly contested contest. Plenty of history between those two nations. It's been rude with this throw-in for Norway. Salam. Dispossessed, and Poland looked to come forward, but it's been rude. Back in possession for Norway. Strong challenge goes in on Ola Kamara. Referee allows play to continue. No doubt he'll bring play back to sanction the culprit. In a few moments on, a very strong challenge on the Norwegian. has. It's become a touch scrappy in the last few moments. Nice touch to play the ball back to Ibrahim. Ibrahim certainly involving himself in this game, trying to take by the scruff of his neck for his team. You can see the instructions being barked out by Per Mathias Hogmo, who registered his first win as Norwegian head coach against Moldova. Took over in September after Egil Olsen stepped down from the top job. Foul throw-in over on that far side. You don't see that too often, particularly at international level. An embarrassing moment there for Ruben Christiansen. Long ball lifted forward pretty aimlessly there, it has to be said. Michał Zlowski you saw there for a moment, but it was Karol Linetti who hit that ball towards the goal of Kenneth Hoy. Hoy, one of the few players in this Norwegian squad that plays his football outside of his home country. Plays for Djurgården in Sweden. Was also on a domestic winter break. Uses his body there, but just a touch too much for Rami Al-Kabi's liking. In fact, he wins the free kick. But he'd been penalised there for pushing his hip into the defender. But a free kick to Norway now. In an advantageous position for them out on that far side. I'm surprised to see Morten Gamst Pedersen standing over this free kick. In it comes towards the near post. Good defensive work. Here's Brisky. He looks to play the ball forward, and it's a good ball to Linetti as well. A chance here for Poland. Two over on the far post. Should be put away. Fine save by Kenneth Hoy. Huge opportunity there for Lukas Teodorczyk. Plenty of time, perhaps too much time. And then Hoy fumbles one into his net. Can you believe that? Moments after such an outstanding save. One flies straight through his hands to put Poland into the lead. One extreme to the other there for Kenneth Hoy. Adam Nawalaka, the Polish coach, up from the bench. What can we say about that? Oh, dreadful goalkeeping. The shot from Brisky. Teodorczyk, I'm sure, will be slightly relieved having missed that opportunity. We'll see it here. Clearly, well, we'll see the offside just a moment ago. But Poland 1-0 in front in this game, perhaps against the run of play. Norway now looking to come forward to bring themselves straight back into this game. Clever footwork on that left-hand side, just unable to find the overlap. Norway. They will feel they didn't deserve to be behind. Calamitous error from their goalkeeper. They've responded well to that goal, but it's Poland now in possession. Tore Reginussen, the Norwegian captain, just doing enough, and only just doing enough there to retain possession for his side. He wins the free kick, and now Norway can look to build once more. Strandberg. So 24 minutes gone in this game. Poland ahead. 1-0 strike from Thomas Briski. Moment Kenneth Hoy in the Norwegian goal will very much wish to forget, perhaps still thinking about that fine save that he made from Lukas Todorczak. Two offsides for the Polish, both for Todorczak. Overzealous defending there. Linetti caught between two Norwegian challenges. Jan Erik Delanley and Espen Ruud both flying in there. Delanley, who scored the winning goal against Moldova in midweek, his first goal for the senior side, one of the stars of that under-21 side at the European Championships in Israel last summer. As Todorczak tries to help it goalwards. I think it was Reginussen. Here's Briski, whose goal separates the two sides. It's Briski on the edge of the area once more. That one the better. building from the back. Here's Wozniak. Really have grown into this game as we've moved through the first half. Loose touch there, picked up by Delanley. That's been rude. He wanted to try and turn that one back to his goalkeeper, but forced to turn and play it long over the halfway line. This Poland's first outing since a friendly draw at home to the Republic of Ireland in November. That one finished goalless. He'd come in to this season with half an eye on at least making the playoffs in their World Cup group, but that fell away at the end of that campaign. Disappointing finish for them. Gave England a decent game at Wembley on the night when England sealed their place in Brazil this summer. But Lewandowski having numerous chances to put the Poles in front before England finally got going that night. Another corner for Norway. Corner comes in towards the far post, but some shirt pulling spotted by the referee Stefan Strandberg. Guilty party. Down, falls on the edge of the box to Brisky once more. Yet again, his shooting lets him down. Third attempt at goal, as you see on that graphic for the Poles. I seem to remember a couple more than that myself. Brisky himself having 3 attempts on goal. Brisky once more tries his luck. Deflection could have took the ball anywhere. Athletic attempt. Reggie Newson, the captain, who diverted the ball away from goal. Brisky with this corner kick towards the penalty spot. Referee again pulls play up. It was Jodlovic penalised on this occasion. Not too sure what for, it must be said. Play allowed to continue by Ramiel Kabin. A chance here for Norway to come forward. Numbers slow in support. Poles much quicker to get back in support of their defence. Disappointing that from Norway. There was an opportunity there for them. Here's Kamara, who's been a nuisance to Poland throughout this half. Ball forward. Read by Rafał Leszinski. Good starting point. Very quick off his line. Just beat Delanley to the ball. Christiansen with the throw. Play by Norway over on the left-hand side, but the ball flicked with the intention of finding Kamara. It doesn't quite go to him. And here's Brisky. Wozniak back to Brisky, who's popping up everywhere for Poland at the moment. He pulls that one back towards the edge of the penalty area. Poland still in possession. A good passage of play this for Adam Navkala's side. Ball played in from Espen Ruud, who has got forward down this near side on several occasions in the first half. Accuracy just found wanting there, straight in to the hands of Leszinski. Teodorczyk giving Reginussen plenty to think about. As we said, he has a good goal-scoring record. Just his international goal scoring. As the shot comes in, it's a decent stop by Hoy, but the ball spilled out, and luckily for him, defender on hand to clear the ball away. Shot came in from Maslavsky, bounced up right in front of Hoy. It was difficult. And aimless ball forward there. Norwegians yet to register a shot on target in this match. Be interesting to see how Per Mathias Hogmo shapes his side up in the second half. An opportunity there almost for Poland. Teodorczyk just unable to work the ball round the corner, penalised for the challenge on the stretch. His goal scoring form domestically for Lech Poznan noteworthy as well. 10 goals in 19 league appearances for him so far this season. Twice in his final game before the winter break. Salam Ibrahim just taking too long on the ball there, dispossessed by Linetti. Linetti does ever so well there to hold off the challenge. Poland looking the sharper of of the two sides as we move towards half-time. Breaks for Poland on that far side. A chance here to double their lead, perhaps. Theodorczak's shot comes in, and then another shot from distance. Clearly struck the arm of Espen Ruud. I think he knows he got away with one there. Fiercely struck shot, but let's just look at that again. Clearly strikes the upper arm of the Norwegian fullback. Michel Maslovsky. You see there was his shots from distance that caused Hoy problems a few moments ago. Look at the way the ball moved down. It came back off the knee in the end of Hoy and back into the penalty area, luckily for him. One of his defenders was alert to the danger and managed to clear the ball away. I'd certainly like to see another look, glimpse close up. That ball striking Espen Ruud has He's penalised for the challenge. Mohamed Elyounoussi brought down. Morten Gantz Pedersen over the free kick again. It's a decent ball in as well. Leshineski was just tempted to start coming off his line before realising he wouldn't get there. Here's Kamara, who's heavily outnumbered as he tried to bring that ball under control. A real lack of support from the forward. Here's Pedersen looking to loft it forward to Kamara, who's coming off second best quite often now. Hard job for him up there, seemingly on his own. Thomas Brisky's goal still separating the sides in the goal that came midway through this first half. Actually touched off into the path of Ben Dixon. Ben Dixon plays it out to the left-hand side to Christiansen. Morten Gantz Pedersen. It's the turn inside. Challenge comes in from Mirek Villius. It's another set piece for the Norwegians. Plenty of those in this first half. 5 in the box for Morten Gantz Pedersen to aim at. He might just keep this ball in play. Shepherded out of play. It was Reggie Newson's header. Man down for Poland. forced to stop play. Lukas Teodorsik. Certainly looks pumped up as a result of that challenge. You see the coming together between him and Stefan Strandberg. Oh, and it was just as we cut away from that replay, it was a clear kick in the back area of the Polish striker. Lucky there, Stefan Strandberg, that one wasn't seen, particularly by the assistant on the far side, who would have been no more than 20 to 30 yards away from the incident. Real let-off there for Norway. This friendly match not entirely being played in the friendly spirit. See there, the Poles have had slightly more of the ball in this first half. They've certainly grown into this game. It was Norway who made the brighter start. They've faded somewhat as we've gone on. Ball left by Espen Ruud, and that might just be that for this first half. Christiansen with this throw-in for Norway. So a minute's time added on at the end of this first half, and that's enough for Rami El Kawi, who brings to an end this first half, one in which Norway started strongly but have faded as we wore on. Just the single goal so far to separate the two sides. Thomas Brischke's strike from distance, embarrassing Kenneth Hoy, who let the ball slip through his hands. Half-time in Abu Dhabi, Poland 1, Norway 0.
Very old. No old, it's small. Small. You know?
Welcome back to Abu Dhabi for the second half of this international friendly between Poland and Norway, and as expected, plenty of changes at half time. Norway, it seems, making more of the changes. You saw there Mushanga Nakanga coming on. 3 substitutions for the Norwegians at the interval. Poland leading this game by 1-0. That strike from Thomas Brischke midway through the first half. And there, Al-Kabi just making sure we have the right allocation of players out on the pitch. So it'll be Poland to get us underway at the start of this second half. Sure, we'll see many more changes as we go on in this game. As we mentioned earlier, huge number of Polish players named in this matchday squad, 24 in fact. They look like they've come out actually with the same 11 that finished the first half. Fine effort there from Teodosic, pushed away by Oyen Hashkold Nyland. Much better from Teodosic. Fine save down at his near post. Lovely piece of skill on the far side, opens things up for Poland. Second goal of the game. It's taken them just 69 seconds of this second half. They double their lead. Well worked goal. Norway really haven't come out for this second half. A long way back for them now. Poland finished the first half by far the more dominant of the two sides. Michał Uszarczyk it is with the second goal. Ruben Christensen couldn't quite cover at fullback. It was fine skill from Jakub Wozniak. Polish skipper certainly leading by example there. 2-0 to Poland. A bright start to the second half rewarded. Those changes for Norway perhaps just affecting them as they tried to get going after the interval. Foul there by Ona Kamara. first win for Per Mathias Hogmo as Norwegian head coach. Not looking like it will be backed up with a second win in the space of 4 days. You can see him right on the edge of the technical area, hands on hips. As with the Polish, very much an experimental Norwegian side. Poland squad, as we said in the first half, comprised entirely of players that play their football in Poland. As for the Norwegians, just 3 that play outside their home country. Norwegians very much in a transition phase at the moment, trying to bleed through some of the youngsters that finished in 3rd place at last summer's Under-21 European Championship. And Strandberg, who's perhaps lucky to still be on the pitch after that clash with Lucas Todorczak in the first half. Bendixson turned round the corner by Bakenga, but nobody there at all. See Wozniak, the man whose magic on that left-hand side made the second goal for Poland. Strandberg coming together with Todorczak once more. Kenga. Harmat Singh, one of 3 Norwegian substitutes at half-time, just turns the ball into the box, but nothing comes of it. We saw in the opening 45 minutes the problem Norway had in getting support to their forwards. Turned into the box. Poland lacking numbers themselves going forwards this time. Streaming forward once more, this time Maslovsky. Can't pick anybody out, pulls it back to the edge of the box. Pruski again trying his luck from outside the penalty area. It's a lovely piece of play. Wozniak once more, just rolled it across the 6-yard box. Easy finish. Korzovic. Graphic there just tells of the domination the Poles have had in this game. 16 attempts at goal, by way of comparison to Norway's 2. Norwegians yet to have a shot on target in this match. The ball's played out to the left-hand side to Ruben Christiansen. It's Pedersen's ball towards Bakenga at the far post. What can he do from here? Chance perhaps. Ricocheted away from goal. Bakenga's back in there once more. And eventually Poland scrambled a ball to safety. It's better from Bakenga. Bilius now for a few moments there, but back underway. Pulled back on the far side. Kushki it was, penalised by Rami Al-Kabi. Now Strandberg for Norway, looking to find a way back into this game. They won't with passes like that. That one played behind Christiansen, looking to get forward on the left-hand side. Strandberg. Just kept in. Shinsky, assistant over on the far side, wasn't in line with play, so certainly not in a position to make a call. So trying to work the ball into the box. Defensive work from Rezniak. Goal kick to Poland. Flighted towards the far post, no one really there for Poland, but it breaks on the edge of the area. Brilliant third goal, wonderfully taken by Karol Linetti, had all the time in the world, and he just tucked that ball inside the post. Wonderful finish. Poland threatening to run away with this game. Cause for celebration for the small pocket of Poles inside this stadium. Best moment of the match so far. Headed away, or cleared away by Espen Ruud. Poor clearance, and then Linetti from the edge of the area knew exactly what he wanted to do. Just bent the ball around Evan Hovland, just inside that post. Precise from Poland, 3-0. This could be a very long second half indeed for this Norwegian side. Poland, who came into this game with just one win in their last 6 fixtures, and that win being against San Marino. Very out of form since the start of the 2013-14 season. Here's Christiansen brought down as he played the ball into the box. Referee happy for play to continue. Defensive work just inside the 6-yard area. See the challenge go in on Christiansen. Very lucky to get away with that. And then the challenge on Hovland by Wozniak. Bakenga. Just showed too much of the ball. Strong challenge. Chance perhaps for Norway. Here is Bakenga, and he can't put that one away. Just sums up Norway's game so far. Got beyond Leszczynski, but the defender on the cover made sure that one didn't reduce the deficit. Just got in between the two centre-halves, touched it away from the keeper, but a good block from Villiers. Should have been a way back into this game for Norway there, but instead this free kick, which Morten Gamst Pedersen will take. He hits it low, another chance. Again, Bakenga can't put it beyond the keeper. Just beyond the hour mark in Abu Dhabi. Poland leading by 3-0. By far the better of the two sides. The scoreline does reflect the story. See this free kick from Gamst Pedersen once more, and the opportunity for Mashaka Bakenga. You can see his frustrations. Pedersen. Poland looking for a fourth. Zajac. Berzinski. Turned out to the left-hand side. Poland looking very comfortable in possession. Touch it off first time to Elianusi, doesn't quite come off, and again Poland back in possession. We saw in the first half they shaded possession of the ball, and you can see there they've committed more than twice as many fouls as well, the Poles, as Zanetti just finds space in the middle of midfield. Now to Zajac. See, two for company on this left-hand side, just barged out of the way as Bakenga's challenged very aggressively. Nishak it was with the challenge. But a red card shown by Rami El Kabi. I'm not too sure what for at the moment. He's ran back into the Norwegian half. Morten Gamst Pedersen down. Didn't quite catch. Looks as if it is Gamst Pedersen. He's been dismissed from the field of play. This Dvorak. It looked as if the referee was signalling for Gamps Pedersen to leave the pitch. See the incident again. There was a swing off the right foot by Dvorak. He's had a frustrating afternoon. So remember that in the first half he was the victim of a off-the-ball kick by Stefan Strandberg, which went unnoticed. Pedersen not injured enough to be unable to take this free kick. So Poland down to 10 men, but 3 goals to the good. Dvorak, who missed a couple of great chances in the first half for Poland, has really had an evening he'll wish to forget. Forward looking for Bakenga, too far in front of him. All that reduction to 10 men for Poland. Just see Norway chance their arm somewhat with 25 minutes left to play. In the next 5 or 10 minutes would make a very interesting conclusion to this game. Ball touched out towards Christiansen. It's a poor ball forward to him. Had so much space to run into on the left-hand side. Pushed too far in front of him. And despite his best efforts, unable to keep the ball in play. It's Gamps Pedersen looking to pick out Bakenga. Bakenga got control on the edge of the area, but 2 Polish defenders around him. Ulanusi, will he think about the shot? He will. Curls it goalwards, just wide. Much better from Norway. And perhaps sense an opportunity with Poland reduced to 10 men. Just couldn't bring the ball back inside the post. Strandberg. Christiansen forward more and more as this game wears on. Chance here for Norway, turned over the top. Bendiksen it was. Starting to create opportunities, the Norwegians. Should have done better there. Bendiksen knows it as well. Singh. And Nusi just This is the challenge as well. Played by Berenzitsky. Very good play indeed. And here's Linetti, intercepted by Christiansen, who's covering plenty of ground for Norway as they try to find a way back into this game. Kenga, who's had one of the best opportunities for Norway in the second half. You see again there Adam Nalvalka, the Polish head coach, just trying to reorganise his side after that dismissal of Lukas Todorczek. Now Ibrahim. It's been rude on the far side, forgets to take the ball with him. Almost got away with it. Throw into Poland as we enter the final 20 minutes of this game.
Dawaj. Okay,
Christiansen.
Okay, please, sir. Not allowed to come here, please.
4 changes lined up for Poland on the touchline, as you would have seen there at the bottom of the screen. So fresh legs on its way for the 10-man Poles as Kenga moves into the penalty area, flights the ball towards the far post. Too much on that, but Christiansen can pick it up on this near side. Goes past his man, good ball into the box. Good numbers forward for Norway, who are starting to gamble in an attempt to get themselves back into this game. Here's Christiansen once more. Pedersen finds Ulanusi. Ulanusi turns it in, but Kenga had just drifted towards the far post. Change is imminent for Norway now as well. There's Singh. Good spell of possession this for Norway until Singh plays a poor ball forwards. So changes are plenty for Poland here. Michel Pazdan being introduced to the action. Karol Linetti taking the praise from the coaching staff. His goal, the standout moment in this match so far. Paweł Olkowski coming on for Poland as well. As much as Berezynski makes way. In comes Lukas Maciek. And amongst all that, I think there could have been a Norwegian change as well. We'll try and inform you of that in a moment as Poland come forward. Norway caught cold from the resumption of play. Offside against one of those substitutes, Paweł Olkowski. Ulanusi acknowledging the play forwards. Free kick taken quickly. Chance here perhaps again for Bakenga. Again, there's Cheninski very quick off his line. Pedersen. Play on this left-hand side again. It's the favoured avenue for Norway. As Pedersen hits one with his right foot. You don't see that too often. For Per Matthias Hogmo to think about. Positive result here on Wednesday against Moldova, but hasn't worked out for his side at all today against Poland. The slow start to the second half really costing them. Those goals from Sharjak and Linetti taking the game away from them. 2 goals inside the opening 11 minutes of the second half. It's been Ruud, who's now out on the left-hand side, unable to bring that one under control. As we said, this is very much a period of transition for the Norwegians, bringing through plenty of these under-21 players that have shown plenty of promise. Many of them kept whilst teenagers for the senior side, and to build upon their performance at the under-21 championships in Israel last summer and improve upon the senior side, who a disappointing World Cup qualification campaign, finishing 4th. I hope for better fortunes as they aim to qualify for the 2016 European Championships, the draw of which takes place on the 23rd of February. Change for Poland, and it's Tomasz Bryszki whose goal opened the scoring in this game. That forgettable moment for Kenneth Hoy. He comes off to be replaced by Szymon Pawlowski. Corner for Norway. They've had many opportunities from set pieces in this game, now yet to make a single one count. Pedersen's ball into the box, comfortable claim. Disappointing ball. Pedersen capable of much, much more. Elyounoussi. Real chance here for Norway, and again it doesn't quite work out for Bakenga. Slip from Shaninski in goal. He got away with that one. Hoy at the other end looking on ruefully, I'm sure, after his mistake. To Poland's first goal. Air shot from the Polish keeper, but Bakenga himself couldn't capitalise. Plenty of chances to get something back in this game, the Norwegians, and again they failed to do so. Morten Gamst Pedersen.
Good work,
Into the final 10 minutes of this game, and a game that now looks well sewn up for Poland. It's a slight window of opportunity for Norway when Lukas Dvorak was dismissed with 25 minutes of the game remaining. Poland have seemingly ridden the storm as Elyounoussi tries to play the ball into the box. Time before some of these Norwegians playing again. Their domestic campaign doesn't get underway until the end of March. These Polish players, all of them based in their home country. Their league championship back underway the middle weekend in February. Seeing more and more these winter trips out to the Middle East. We saw the high-profile friendly between Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain just after New Year in Doha. Certainly is an ever-increasing option as a strong challenge goes in on Morten Gamst Pedersen, who, after screaming out all the air in his lungs, is able to jump straight back up to his feet. Yellow card for Szymon Pawlowski, one of the Polish substitutes. Agricultural challenge on Norway's number 11. Just caught the standing foot. Pedersen now wearing the captain's armband and probably wearing a couple of bruises on that right foot as well. Picture of concentration. The Polish goal. Pedersen takes the free kick. It almost picks out Elyounoussi on the far post. Fine defensive clearance by Vilius. He's bailed his side out on a couple of occasions now. His goalkeeper Rafał Leżinski will owe him a drink tonight for blocking Shaga Bakenga's effort earlier in this second half. Norway coming forward, good numbers forward, but a poor ball into the area. Opportunity goes a-begging yet again for the Norwegians. Comes the free kick deflected behind for a corner kick. Morten Gamps Pedersen asking the assistant if Machu Zakara was 10 yards from the free kick. Yet another chance for Pedersen to whip this ball into the Polish penalty area. Instead he pulls it back to the edge of the box. Harmet Singh couldn't quite bring it under control. Surely offside. Indeed he is. The assistant's flag going up on the far side. The number of Norwegians in an offside position as that ball was lifted back into the penalty area. First time the Norwegians have fallen foul of the offside trap in this game. Espen Ruud, loose touch by him, but Norway retained possession. Gamps Pedersen though surrenders the ball. Espen Ruud just too late in the challenge. A bit of noise from the Polish supporters inside this stadium. They're enjoying themselves this evening. It's turning into a comfortable victory for them. Strandberg. Slotting play. And then a corner to the Poles. Just over 3 minutes of the 90 remaining. Can Poland improve upon this scoreline? In comes the corner. Not too many bodies forward. You see Poland ahead in terms of possession, despite the fact that they're playing this game with 10 men due to the dismissal of Lukas Dvorak. Gamps Pedersen. Poor cross by him. Here's Singh. Bakenga offside once more. Looked as if he'd got away for a moment. Referee slow to spot the flag over on the far side. Shown plenty of willing since his half-time introduction has Shaga Bakenga. It's also been a frustrating 45 minutes for him. Push in the back of Martin Linz. Played under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Molde. Solskjaer is now left to take charge of Cardiff City in the Barclays Premier League with Strandberg. Fine ball out to the far side. Can it be kept in by Linz? Indeed it can. Ball towards the far post. Keeper came and then went back to his line. Here's Gams Pedersen. Should be the Norwegian throw-in. Just missing one there. Chance here perhaps now for Norway. Can they finally get onto the score sheet? The ball turned wide, and that just sums up their day. Thomas King Bendiksen, almost a free hit on goal. Keeper in no man's land. How on earth has he missed the target there? So 3 minutes of additional time to be added at the end of this game. Results certainly not in doubt as Poland look to make one final change. Strong challenge down on this near touchline. Referee happy for play to continue with the Poles in possession. So that change for Poland now coming. Captain Jakub Wozniak going to be replaced. It was his brilliance at the start of the second half that created Poland's second goal that really took this game away from Norway. He'll make way to see the introduction of Igor Lovšček for the final 90 or so seconds of this match. Strandberg. Elianusi just to dance away from a couple of challenges on the edge of the area. Almost broke for him as he tried to ride his way through. It's been rude. Amit Singh. Time all but up for the Norwegians. It just loses out. Kicks again for Norway. They're enjoying plenty of possession, but they've had no punch in this game whatsoever. Poland cap this evening's work with a fourth goal. Ball into the box. It's a good ball as well, just too far in front. We're approaching forward, and with that the referee brings to an end this game. Comfortable victory for Poland. They beat Norway by 3-0.